Alrighty, live here on YouTube, live on Facebook, all looking good. All right, gonna be a quickie this morning, guys, but as always, coffee in hand. If you missed the beginning, you can go back and watch the live feed from the start because we're just gonna jump right into it. Oh, the humanity. Let them eat cake is the title of today's episode. And, another edition of TG's morning stream. I tell you what, we had a great day yesterday. Signed off, I think, on our first, not our first, but of this round, our first deal. Got a home yesterday, I think, down in Prince George. Nice mobile home. We'll be slipping in there and doing some rehab and turn around and reselling that, financing it internally. So that is moving along nicely. Was able to make contact with my ex-wife's family, talk to her sister, talk to her dad, talk to her son, and so her oldest son. So all of that is good, and so that's a very positive thing. But today, just wanted to briefly, this whole children separated from families on the border thing. I mean. That's this faux outrage from both sides is just ridiculous. It is, these people are, that's right. Oh, the humanity, and then the let them eat cake crowd. It just these people are so disingenuous. It just frosts me. The left says we're putting children in concentration camps, essentially. I guess they forget the fact that in concentration camps, people were gassed and died. Nobody's gassing children and killing them. This is just so unbelievably disingenuous. So, the let them eat cake side of the argument is just this is complete ignorance on the fact that, I mean, you can tell this is faux outrage because when this whole thing broke, the first pictures that they put out there were of children in cages, which happened in 2014. Now it's not an Obama thing. It's not a Trump thing. It's just it's just common sense stuff. It is what it is. I mean, if you cross the border illegally, not at a point of entry, but illegally, swim across the Rio Grande or something, then there are going to be consequences to those actions. If you bring your 3-year-old child with you, then you're an idiot. And they're going to be separated from you, most likely, especially if you claim asylum. That's the rule. If you claim asylum, then that's a whole different process that you have to go through. And they found a bunch of these guys who were claiming to be parents and relatives of these children who were MS-13 gang members, not even close to family. So the worst of the worst coming in here and taking advantage of it. And the president just said stop it, end of it, zero tolerance, 100% enforcement. So now we've got a new policy, which is that the families can be detained together, which is great for the kids, But again, you don't want to put your kids through this. Don't bring them, and don't come across the border illegally. It's a completely different process if you go to a port of entry and come through legally, or attempt to come through legally and claim asylum. There are policies and procedures. There are ways to go about doing this. But nobody wants to hear that. Everybody wants to just scream and run around like their hair is on fire at the outrage over these children, the poor children. It's all about the children. Well, you know what? They don't care about the children. They care about the issue for the November election. That's what they care about. So it's just so unbelievably disingenuous. It just hacks me off when they try to play that card. So at any rate, headed down to Williamsburg today. Got 8 parks, I think. We're going to survey down there today and see if we can get some more in the database. We've got a great thing going on with building this database of home buyers, and just pushing the content out there every day. for CFM Group. This obviously is sponsored by CFM Group. One of the things that we do, one of the big pieces of that business is mobile homes. We buy mobile homes, restore them, and then turn around and resell them. But we finance them internally so that people can get into a $15,000 or $20,000 home for a few $1,000s down, and then we carry that note. So it's a very good thing. We got a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath down in Prince George at a very nice park yesterday. So we're looking to just finalize that and get the title and everything squared away. Then we can jump in there, start rehabbing on that one. And we already have a family that is interested in that home. So that's great when we do that. If you have an interest in a mobile home anywhere in the state of Virginia, reach out to me. Give me and I'll send you a list, a little form to fill out. It's our enrollment form. We call it the in-house, in-home program. It's just a little form that tells me who you are, gives me all your contact information and what you're looking for and the area that you're looking. We get you in the database, and then as I find these homes around the state, I can match people up with the homes that in the areas that they're looking for. So it works out real good in situations like this, where I have a database of people that are ready and willing to buy. I know what their parameters are, and I know where they're looking. I find a home in that area, then I can very quickly just flip that over and put those folks into that home after we get our renovations done. So it's a great model. It's a great service. If you know anybody that's interested in looking in a home or looking for a home in nice mobile home park, we don't do any irate parks from A+ to F, and we don't do any business in low quality parks. These are all very high quality parks. The one yesterday is a Sun Communities property. Which, if you know anything about this business, Sun Communities, I think it's the second largest mobile home community operator in the country. They're a publicly traded company. Then they have very high standards for their homes. This particular park down in Prince George is doing very well. They're expanding. They're building, they're putting in 138 new pads down there, and they are putting in a new clubhouse and doing all kinds of stuff just to make for a better resident experience living down there. Beautiful area, wooded area, lots of conveniences in the vicinity, very close to 25 minutes from Chester area. So in the vicinity down there of anything and everything that you need. So anybody that's interested, please forward them to me. Anybody that refers a lead to me that ends up in us purchasing a home and creating a note on that home, I will pay you $100 referral fee. So $100 in your pocket just for shooting me an email if you got a lead and it pans out. So anyhow, that's it for today. Like I said, head down to Williamsburg as soon as we get done with this. Got 8 parks to survey down there so we can get some more folks into some affordable housing. Gotta love it. So at any rate, that's a little bit on what's going on here, and we will talk to you at tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, pretty much. So, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for hopping on board. Swine, I see you out there, buddy. Go back and watch from the beginning if you want. And at any rate, quickie little one this morning. So that's it. Headed down to Williamsburg. Going to check out these new parks, and we will take it from there, baby. Remember, doesn't matter whether you think you can or you think you can't. You are right. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.